I'm playing 100% of a 7-day Rust wipe with the goal of raiding 50 bases. If I fail my goal, then I will be filming another video where I raid 60. To survive, I need to battle big teams, farm endless resources, and win intense raids. So with the server just wiping, it's time to set out and claim my base location. Alright, I am in. The server has just wiped, and this is a main server, so there's gonna be a lot of people on here today, which means I need to race to my base spot. My plan is to build on this sand bridge, but 800 other players just joined this server. I would need to fight and not die even once if I wanted to claim my exact base location. Some food. This is health right here. Yes. Ooh, bow guy right here. Yeah, I don't think he wants that smoke. Okay, this guy just didn't see me. I made lots of plays and have the supplies to build my base now. The reason I picked this spot was because it had extremely flat terrain that would let me construct an empire during these 7 days. I also had Junkyard, which spawns the rare resource diesel that can be converted into sulfur, the main raiding resource. There was just one problem with my plan. My base location was a bridge between two bodies of water, and it happened to fall right along the path players would be taking to travel deeper into the map. So for all of wipe day, my home would be a war zone. Okay, we're gonna at least just get my TC down. Okay, that's good for now. Let's go actually farm resource though. After farming a little, I found another player trying to get a start and maybe move into my spot. Oh shit, I missed. Oh no, he's trying to build right there. Okay, we got more competition. I gotta lock this thing down. If he builds right next to me like this, my plan will already be falling apart. I need to stop him before it's too late. I had a lot of building supplies on me, so before risking everything, I put together my own base. Yeah, I'm gonna store this stuff and actually post this guy. After emptying my inventory, I made my push, but this guy messed up by falling back, and now I could use his own base to take him out. We got him, we got him. Let's go. Okay, we got him out of the area before he could build up. Thankfully, I ended things before a raid would be necessary. Ooh, and he had like his whole base on him. You know what? I'm gonna do this. By placing this TC, I stop anyone else from being able to build next to it. Next, I gathered some supplies and expanded my base to a safe point. Then I was ready to check out Junkyard. Finding supplies here would be the backbone of my wipe, so let's see how competitive it is. Alright, so the reason this monument is so good is because I found like 12 different military crate spawns and like 10 different diesel spawns. Ones that nobody knows about. Like, look at this already. Just walked in here, instantly find a military crate. Nobody knows about that spawn point right there. I guarantee it. Let's just do one run and I'll show you guys what I get from it. Oh wait, there's two of them. No. Ah, damn, okay. Kind of a horrible bow performance from me here. But this death was actually a blessing for multiple reasons. First, I went to farm after and found a rare ice pick. Then, as I was returning to Junkyard, I ran into this duo. Oh, two guys right here? No way. No, I almost had that. Damn. Wait, I might come back. I can make more arrows. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this. Oh, they're gonna pass right up on my base. I killed him. He had 300 scrap. I think this is a good fight for me. Oh! Oh, sit down! Sit down! Oh, no way! A little naked with a 50 cloth bow just took over 500 scrap from these guys who were farming junkyard. They had to be so mad right now. But with that, I have enough scrap to research any early game weapon I want to. The first thing I did was throw up a metal door so they didn't get any ideas about a revenge raid. Then I took the upgraded kit I just won over to junkyard to farm it myself. If they were able to get rich here, then surely so can I. There we go. While I'm in junkyard, the main thing I'm looking for is these military crates. Each one has a 5% chance of spawning one of the 5 basic blueprint fragments I need to craft a tier 2 workbench, which would unlock my ability to craft Molotovs, the best piece of day 1 raiding equipment, although every other Rust player also wants these blueprint fragments. Oh my god, there's 2 more players over here. Dude, around every corner, I swear. Oh, that sucks. No, he's blocking me. Oh, get me out of there. There's too many people here right now. Okay, well, we're in an interesting scenario. I kind of need junkyard to progress, but there are way too many people there right now. I think what I'm going to do right now is try to get a tier 1, which I might be able to do. Yeah, I can already make it tier 1. And then with all this scrap that I have, I'm going to rush down the tech tree. Maybe I can get like a revolver going early or something better than just like a crossbow. With all this scrap I won from the duo earlier, I was able to tech tree the entire tier 1 weapons path. Maybe an upgrade in my kit could let me start winning some fights at junkyard. But before I could really do much at all with it, big teams started attacking me from everywhere. Oh, what is that? Is that 3 guys running at me? That is 3 guys running at me. Oh shit, they all have bows. Oh, what is that? There's 3 over here also. Sometimes it's frustrating, but Rust is a game where just having more people on your team is the biggest strength. The best I can do in these scenarios is scare teams off or try and sneak around them. Look, there's just a guy like watching me from the hills. I don't like that also. He's just watching me. With so much going on in the area, I just started going to junkyard naked with nothing to lose. Okay, a camera. You know, I'll take it. Rifle body, not bad. It was a decent run, but I'd need around 20 more like this to really get stuff going. While waiting on respawns, I kitted back up and farmed some nodes, then used the stone to build out the next floor of my base. With that complete, junkyard had now respawned more crates. Oh. Okay, that's 3 guys. This was an important fight. If I could completely wipe this team, then I would remain in control of junkyard. But if I messed this up, then they would lock it down and start hoarding all of the crates. Okay, that's 1 dead. It's 2 dead. Let's go, they're all dead. The trio practically had no loot on them, but at least for now I own this monument. Look at that, we got a custom.
Hey man, please.
Oh my! Why does he have the most stacked ass inventory ever? Ooh, supply signal. That's 2 blueprint fragments right there. Okay, I'm gonna call that in right when I get back, because I can cover it pretty easily with this custom. And look at that, there's people on a boat right there. Wait, hold up. Oh, no way. There is no way. Okay, I'm gonna go. I was snowballing incredible amounts of loot now, and with my momentum, I assumed I could easily defend this airdrop. But don't forget that this is an 800 player wipe day. Defending it won't be so easy. Ooh, we're getting watched here. Okay, these guys have a revolver. Oh my. He instantly just headshot me, wow. Hit him once with that. Scare him a little bit. Oh, there's 3 of them. We got players over here also? Like, really? They're everywhere. Oh, one of them died. Okay, that guy might have just died. He's P2? Really? He's headshot me through the twig. Oh no. I think that's cooked, isn't it? Oh, they have... Okay, who are these guys? Shit. Losing this airdrop was especially painful because it would have given me 2 blueprint fragments. I still had 0 out of the 5 I needed, and while I was getting lots of loot at Junkyard, more players started showing up to fight, which meant that I was getting a smaller share of the crates, so I switched up my strategy to ocean large boxes. These could also give me blueprint fragments, as long as I didn't die to other players out here. Ooh, boat. No, the boat moved. Stop moving. Oh, I got away that fast. Really? Okay. No, they didn't have much. Oh, wow. Blue card. Okay. Okay, I think we head home and depot all this diving gear. I mean, we're getting a lot. Decent run out to the ocean. I mean, I got a lot of scuba and, like, useful stuff, but I was not getting any blueprint fragments. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just looted. There's so many people out there right now. It was starting to feel like this grind for blueprint fragments was just going nowhere. I opened tons of crates, but I just wasn't getting any. I even checked the ferry terminal respawn a couple times, but on wipe day, this is pretty much just never spawned in. I could have tried to knock off a couple of the 50 raids, but instead, I decided to just farm a bit and then try and catch up tomorrow morning. Although even that wouldn't be so simple. Ah.
Whoa, whoa, man. Why were we fighting?
Why were we fighting? You don't hear that very often in Rust. Okay, why am I just getting camped? What is going on out here? There's one more. Oh, there is. Oh, there's 2 more. They're low. What are they doing? Okay. The base was upgraded with honeycomb and a solid bunker that would basically guarantee I make it to day 2. Yeah, good luck getting through all that. Might even go the distance and do like this. There we go, get all the value out of that. So now you have to go through at least this sheet metal wall right here, or like my armored roof. All right, that is gonna be it for day 1 though. I mean, this was a really good day 1. I didn't achieve my goals technically, but I've gotten so much supplies. I think it's way more than I normally would get. It's been a good day for sure. I'm just lacking in a couple areas, but once we fill out those areas, we're gonna be way ahead of where I would have been. I am behind 3 raids though. I haven't mapped out how many raids I want to do every day. We are behind 3 now. So I was gonna do 5 tomorrow. Instead, I need to do 8 tomorrow now. But yeah, that's gonna be it for day 1. I will see you all tomorrow. When I logged in on day 2, the base was untouched. And after taking a look at my map, I discovered a new opportunity. There's a base just down my shore selling 4 basic blueprint fragments. I don't know who these guys are, but if I can raid into their shop, I could easily steal all of these. So it's time to farm up some satchel explosives. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for some of this to smelt, I'm actually gonna go over to Junkyard. Look at that, like, first crate here. Oh, guard here. Oh, what? Okay, you just gotta leave if you see somebody coming at you and you have an inventory like that. Hello? Alright, this is everything I need. If they are online, I am cooked. There is no way I win this. I mean, I'd have to hit like a triple headshot with this revolver on them. Alright, please do not take an hour to go off satchels. No reaction in there. Yeah, nothing. We're good. Okay, we're good. Give me all that. Give me all that. 12 diesel. 200 crude also. That's not bad. Let's go. First raid of the wipe complete. I mean, that is some incredible loot right there. All that diesel. But now I'm just 1 blueprint fragment off my tier 2. So I think I'm going to go over to ferry terminal and see if I can run that key card. He just came over and peeked me. I was dead silent. Oh, just give me a blueprint fragment. No. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, and that is not respawned yet. Ooh, chainsaw, okay. Oh, blueprint fragment, let's go! And after many hours of opening crates, I finally crafted my tier 2 workbench. The first thing I did was research some guns and garage doors. With the Tommy to cover me, I could now farm without as much stress. So bit by bit, I prepared the resource for my next raid, until I ran into this. Wait, there's 2 players leaving right here. Ooh, what is that? Who's Tommy here? It was just a little win for a Tommy kit, but based on the direction this player came from, I think my neighbors are online now. Gonna have to be careful of that team. Okay, looks like he's not coming back out. That guy is watching me up there. Keep this player in mind who's oddly just stalking me now. I had my suspicions that it was the player from the team I raided and just fought. Let's see what's going on at this base. Alright. Not bad actually, some good components. I would not say that's worth the 8 satchels though. There's a guy just waiting at this base right here. Same guy I think that was just watching me a minute ago. He just shut that door. I'm gonna see if he runs back to this other base. It might be these guys with the big base that I raided the shop from. Is it actually them? Wait, no way, it actually is. They're the ones who took that over. Wait, that's weird. Why would they take that over? Ooh, they might be planning to use that as like a raid base or something. I might need to just raid that and grief it. He was just watching me raiding there, watch me run home. Like, they're just like oddly stalking me. Not the best, but that scrap is enough to get electric furnaces going. Okay, well that is raid number 2 down. These early raids would start as simple, cheap raids, but as I progress through the 50 of them, they will progressively get bigger in scale and difficulty. Oops, somebody's outside. Who's that? I feel like that's them again. Kind of weird that they're just like out there. Who was that? I think that was one of them. Oh yeah, I think that is one of them. That was the motorcycle they had parked at their base. He's going to place bags. Weird. Oh my god. That's not for me, right? They have rocket launchers on their back. An entire clan was outside my base with rocket launchers. I came back out to my roof to see where they were going. Okay, yeah, they're raiding that other team, but they might come for me right after. My neighbors had 2 to 3 players on at most, so they were screwed. And it's very possible that I was also. No matter how good my start to this wipe was, clans can always outprogress a solo player. This was my worst nightmare. Shit, what do I do here? I mean, I can't run with loot. I pretty much have to fight this out if they come. Listening to the sounds of endless AK gunshots and rocket explosions, I knew I was outclassed. But I wasn't going to let myself be an easy target. I'm just getting like best stuff and putting it in this backpack so I can move the backpack around based on where they're raiding. Oh my god, they're all coming.
You're next, man. You're next.
They left the area and things were now quiet. I didn't really know what to make of all this, but after a good bit of time passed, I figured it was safe. So I got back to raiding. For number 3, I just wanted to take out this odd base right next to mine. The thing was completely empty though, so back to farming I went. And after a bit of that, I took a break to go shower in real life. Something a solo Rust player can barely afford to do. Oh, what? What is that? Oh my god, that just jump scared me. Hello? Oh, I'm so cooked. What is that? What did I just see when I opened my door? Guys, I went AFK to take a shower. And I come back to that? Oh no. Is my wipe over? Are you serious? What? Guys, I was fucked. There actually can't be a worse possible situation than this. They built so close to me, I wouldn't be able to expand my base even if I did somehow survive. But forget about that, because there was no world where I'm not about to get raided. This was obviously a team of at least 10 players. This is cooked.
What's cooked, bro?
This isn't fair.
What's up?
How long do I have before I'm getting raided?
Like an hour and a half.
Shit, might as well go out with a bang then, What you are about to see might look like me having a death wish, but in scenarios like this, I have a plan. There's 3 things I could do right now. 1, run with my loot, but with how close and numerous this team was, I ruled that out immediately. There was no way I'd be willing to throw all my progression down the drain by getting unluckily caught outside. 2, stall time and hope they get raided by another clan. With the raid that just happened, I actually thought this would be possible. And 3, rage bait them into raiding me too soon and catch them unprepared. This was the option I would have the most control over, so in this moment, I decided to take it. Wait, what? There's one over at that base? Oh, no. No, dude. No, my walls didn't connect. There was a sliver. Oh, they literally have their roof just holding me. No, I almost had both. I had prepared my base to trick them into hitting my bottom floor armored bunker while I secretly hid loot on the 3rd floor and replaced the tool cupboard. This strategy would easily waste 24 of their rockets, and since they just started on the server 1 hour ago, it was very likely they didn't have much more than that. Now all that was left to do was rage bait them into actually doing the raid too early. Oh, almost. Yeah, I needed that. I needed that win. Oh, okay. They're returning the favor now. Dude, look at all of them. There's so many over there. There's like 3 outside my base also. Almost had me, almost.
You're gay, bro. You're gay and you're a fat, and you should feel bad for it. Bam, bam.
Nice shooting, man. Nice shooting. Yeah, get a little closer. Maybe then you can hit the shot. Oh, nice shooting, man. Nice shooting. Really accurate. Alright, I'm running. Alright, we're good. Whoa! They're so scared of me. They all four came out at one. Oh, shit, they got rockets. Oh my god. They're raiding me. They're raiding me. The plan had worked out flawlessly, and the clan was here to raid after a very short period of rage baiting. But there were 7 of them and 1 of me. Fighting with guns was basically off the table. It's time to see if my preparations would actually work out. Okay, they're going straight for my bunker down here. They're gonna hit right into that. Not hitting up top, right? Or are they going through doors here? They were shooting all of their rockets at the bottom of my base, but I had moved all of my loot up here to the top. Ooh, new TC. After breaking my main TC, I added a new one up here. That way they couldn't take control of my base. For the next 15 minutes, I sat up here without making a noise, waiting to see what they would do next. And that's when the worst happened. They began to raid upwards. Wait, what are they hitting? They're gonna jackhammer this. I was right that they would run out of rockets, but I underestimated what the sheer power of numbers could do here. Guys, when it gets low, I might go for a Hail Mary here. Imagine this. Imagine I throw the grenade onto it right as it's low, and right when they break it, the grenade drops and insta-pops, and I drop in and seal the walls. Unfortunately, if they got control of this floor, raiding through my windows would just be a minor inconvenience. I needed to make this play work. Is Jackhammer broke on 1 HP? Oh my god, there's no way we get unlucky like that right now. That is next level unlucky. That is so depressing. No! No, I didn't get it off! Oh, that was a good try. Shit. Oh, that's it. All right, well, GG to them. I mean, they raided through everything in the base, like 36 rockets. Yep. Oh, man. It's a sad day. It is a sad day, guys. That is just Rust, though. You know, you can have all these crazy goals and whatnot, but if a clan moves in next to you, it's just GG. Never had time to move my loot. They were holding me down the whole time. So, yeah, that's going to be it for that run. I'm going to have to start from scratch here. There's just not much you can do about that, though. Like, I can't even be too upset. Looks like my body with the MP5 here despawned also. They took so long to do that raid. Like, they were actually raiding me for like 45 minutes. They're going to grief the shit out of that base. I was going to make this such a cool base location. But yeah, I mean, they definitely just ruined that. And there's no revenge I could probably ever get on them because, like, they're just a clan. Like, their progression is going to be so unreal. And yeah, he's just full grief in the base. You can just see him doing it right now. Just closing off all those doorways because I'm such a big threat to them. He's going to make sure there's no way for me to ever play out of that base again. But yeah, that's that. It's all just grief here. How many rockets did you have to use?
Honestly, not sure, man.
How many of you guys are online right now?
7, I think. Oh.
Now, I still had 47 raids left to go, and you better bet I did not want to film another wipe where I would have to raid 60 if I failed to achieve these. So after hitting the gym, I was back and ready to grind up another start. Okay, this area over here is where I'm looking to base up. So we have giant excavator that way. Airfield is right next to me here. And then just a lot of open space where I can do a ton of farming. After getting my base set up in this new location, I began farming to start trying to progress. But I'm going to keep this next bit short because so many people started attacking me in this area. It kind of just made this rebuild miserable and I barely got anything done. There was even a point where this 6-man just started full door camping me for like 15 minutes when I actually did nothing to them. So instead of suffering more, I got off early and decided to build back up early morning on day 3. Now, because it was around 6 a.m., nobody else was on, so I was able to grab a free airdrop. Come on. Let's go. Wait, that is so good. Chainsaw, M39, few semis, the blueprint fragments. Yeah, I've got a good bit of farm for the day. I think it is time to go get my tier 2 workbench. I'll take a trip over to Outpost and just buy what I need. Alright, we can buy 3 of these. Alright, that's enough for my tier 2. Let's get home now. With that, I was basically back to where I was before getting raided. I continued farming to build back up my supplies, upgrade the base, add on the honeycomb, the 3rd floor, electric furnaces, and everything was going good until... Oh, no. Who is that? Oh, shit. I mean, I could fight this guy, maybe. As I was re-gearing up, you can hear Chinook shooting tons of shots, and that's because a lot crate was about to drop at airfield. This could be my chance to start getting advanced blueprint fragments for my tier 3 workbench. Oh, there's a guy up in this tower. No, I should hit him one more time. It's the same guy. I'm gonna take the M39. I could beat this guy. I just whiffed that. Is he dead? He's 8.7 HP. No. Got him, let's go. Now I just need to lock this thing down. He's got all my kits on him, like he never even went home to depot. Ooh, not bad. Alright, let's go. I grabbed literally everything, that was all so good. After this win, I ran airfield for more cloth and scrap. Then I did something I rarely do and set up a farm. I would use this a handful of times during my wipe to get cloth and teas. Once I have a bunch of water in here, we could get the farm going. Next, I set out to raid this base. It was just a small one, but maybe I could profit on it. Alright, it is not all open. Alright, if this has some good supplies, come on. Ew, this thing is not that good. Okay, that was not worth it at all. But we did get a planter box. I'll take that for the farm. I hit some more nodes, then upgraded a lot of my base and completed the honeycomb on it, which is when I found some nice luck. Oh, jackhammer! Let's go! That is so peak. That is so amazing, actually. The jackhammer was especially good because there were so many nodes in my area. Now I could quickly get everything for building up my base and doing more raids. My next building stage of the base was adding external TCs and a shell. This was probably the most important stage because it meant if I was raided again, raiders wouldn't be able to take control and build on my base without blowing up these externals also. I was out farming to keep building when I noticed another lock crate was dropped at airfield. This one would be at nighttime though, so I geared up with some night vision goggles. Winning this would get me to 4 out of 5 of the advanced blueprint fragments I needed. But nighttime fights are never too easy. My man is just full AFK right there. L9. I'm gonna go. No! Where from? I just cleared that angle. There must have been multiple with the high calibries. I heard him shoot it far away, so I thought, okay, he's not close. I can loot this and just go. Oh, man, that's sad. I was pretty depressed about that loss, so I decided to take a bunch of satchels and gamble on the base that looked like the best profit rate in my area. It was a 2x2 that was all stone with a second floor entrance, so by going straight to its core, I knew I could win big. Okay, I gotta be careful for counters also. All right, here we go, here we go. Ooh, it's loaded. 1,000 scrap? No way. Okay, we gotta grab best and go. I could seal this. Is it worth sealing? Oh my god, it's worth sealing. It is so worth sealing. It is so worth sealing. What is this? Okay, I want to run with the best loot though real quick before anybody even has a chance to get over here. Another jackhammer. All right, let's get out of here, boys. Okay, that is what I needed, following up on the loss. There's no way. How is this guy up here? Dude, that's unreal. I had so much loot on me. Just when I thought things were going my way, I once again got hit with the brutal reality of solo Rust. There's only so many things you can account for in an open world game like this. So just a bit of bad luck, and as a solo, you lose everything. I came back and transferred the rest of the good loot home. Then I raided a bit further into the base to see if there was anything else, but it didn't seem like it was too worth doing. The next raid I did was on another 2x2 base. This one was actually a fellow solo, and because solo raids are typically much weaker bases, I actually had a rule for this wipe that after 10 raids I wouldn't be allowed to raid any more solos. Things would be getting much more difficult soon. Okay, all 10 went off. We hit TC also. Ooh, not bad. There's only one box in the main loot room. Kinda weird. Ooh, I will take all that. I don't think it was profit yet though. I'll come back and raid the rest. I mean, kind of worth. I think that's it though. My morale was kind of low, so I just spent a lot of time working on building up my base. I wanted to log off tonight with a near completed frame at least. That way it would still take a lot of rockets to actually break into this thing. My farm that I had grown with like crappy clones was also ready for harvest, I guess. All right, there we go. Over 1,000 cloth for pretty much no work. I've just done nothing kind of. Alright, look at that. It is enclosed now, so you can't get down there without going through a door. This base design was actually pretty cool, so I'll leave a link to the tutorial for it down in the description. Yeah, this little shell is complete. I gotta build the shooting floor, though, for it to really be useful. I was out farming with one of my jackhammers when I had my first run-in with one of the most important characters of this wipe. No. Who's that?
Shit on, pussy.
Really? Instantly shit talking for shooting me in the back. Both playing with 123 and 321 names. Okay. Are these my neighbors? Yeah, it is them. I see them running home to the base. This duo with the names 123 and 321 lived in this base just up the hill from me, and the way they shit talked for no reason the second they killed me was a pretty telling sign of the types of people they were.
Hey there. No, don't turn around.
Alright, well, on that note, I don't think I'm gonna get much more farming done tonight. There's a lot of teams on now, and there's not that many more nodes in the area because it's so active. It's pretty late, though. I don't think there's too much more building I could do anyways. I need, like, 3 more farm runs to finish the shooting floor. It's a pretty big shooting floor. So I'm just gonna get some bags down. I'm gonna check on the farm, and then I'm probably gonna call it there. I'll get on early tomorrow morning, do some more raids, finish out the base. We're in a good spot now that we got the shell set up. I'm gonna add a couple extra doors. I think I put 2 garage doors on, like, my entryways here. That way they have to, like, raid through an expensive part of the shell. All right, these are good to go. That is some more good cloth. I'm sitting on so much metal. I'll even like high qual this roof. Kind of want to high qual this also. Okay, let's hope that nobody can actually raid this. And that nobody even wants to raid it in the first place. Alright, that's gonna be it though. I will see you all tomorrow. Alright everyone, it is the next day. And I just woke up. And I am dead to 123. Are you serious? Those toxic assholes came and actually offlined me right after I got off. For the second time this wipe, I was raided. This time, I wouldn't lose anything other than my loot because of my external TCs. But while in the first raid, I was just depressed. This one fucking pissed me off. I mean, I had just spent hours upon hours building up, and these guys who already annoyed me after one interaction had stayed up until 3 a.m. to offline me. And yes, 3 a.m. was the actual time, and I could tell based off my contacts list. I think if you have watched any of my past content, you can already tell what I'm about to do based off this. But it was time to switch into my revenge at any cost mindset. I only pull this out when I find a team that truly deserves it, and these guys truly deserved it. So my plan for the day had 2 steps. 1, slowly anger these guys so much that by the end of the day they rage quit, and then 2, offline raid their base tomorrow just like they did to me. These little shits think they can get rid of me with 1 offline raid. I got a lot of work to do today, guys. I don't even care that I'm raided. We got to keep going. We are at 6 out of 50 raids. I got so much to do today. I wanted to get a tier 3 workbench and do 17 raids. I mean, I don't know how I do all that. But I do know I gotta try. There actually was one great way I could do all this. It's day 4 of wipe and early in the morning. A bunch of clans typically quit their wipes at this point because they get bored of playing Rust on peaceful mode. So I can run around and loot their decaying bases to instantly get back into my wipe. Look at that, right off the bat, armor. Okay. Oh my, there is so much in this base. Look at that! There we go, tools. Okay. Oh wow, is this base raided? This was a big base. Oh my, they accidentally let it decay, and nobody has looted it! This is what I need. This is it. Oh! There's full kits! Now, I wanted to keep exploring this base, but there were a bunch of turrets still up, so I decided to look for some other ones and come back here later. This is another decayed clan base? Okay. Wait, no way. No way, guys. Guys. Oh my. Did we just get a tier 3? We just got a tier 3. There is no way. Put all these upgrades in it. Most stacked tier 3 possible. Look at that. Okay, we made it. Oh my god, it's not looted. It's not fully looted, guys. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow, guys. Okay, more stone. I mean, all this stone is incredible. We're gonna have to come back for that because I could build up the rest of my base with that. Oh, look at that. All right, that turret is down. All right, nothing great in there. Damn, it's like they moved their good guns. Okay, we can get to these boxes though, and we can start getting this stuff out, so let's go. My plan of exploring decayed bases worked out perfectly. I wasn't all the way back to what I had yesterday, but now I had tons of stuff to get me there. And with all this good stuff, it's time to start pushing up the 1, 2, 3 team's rage meter. Okay, so where are their turrets? Oh, just like that. Okay. If I could get under this turret, I could easily break it. Each one of these things is super expensive, and the 1, 2, 3 guys had obviously left it out, thinking no freak would actually come and break it. Can I just not reach, though? Oh, wait, no, I can get this, though. There we go. Ah, perfect. Okay. Alright, one down. I wonder if they have any on their roof. I'm gonna go check that now. Okay, by the looks of it, there's no turrets up here. Wait, how do you break a wind turbine? Hold up, let me see if there's a way to break this. With 8 salvaged hammers, I could break their wind turbine. Okay, it actually is going down. I could see that. Okay, you know what? With 8 salvaged hammers, we could just come destroy this thing. They're online. No way. I was almost done. He doesn't have a weapon down there.
Can you stop breaking my wind turbine?
Okay, we're good. We're good. No, he beat me. Damn it. I was so close. Wait. Oh, I mean, there's no way, right? I was gonna say I could shoot out with Explo ammo from my roof. If this works, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna shoot like 15 at it. I don't know how many it would take, but it was like 20 HP, so it shouldn't take much. Oh, I broke it! Let's go! Oh, shit, they are so mad. Let's go. That was so smart. I'm so happy I started doing that stuff when I did. I was gonna wait till later today, but I was like, I might as well get this done. Like, they're gonna be getting on. It's 12:30 right now. This is when they probably just woke up. Like, these guys stayed on all night to play. After this, I got out of the area to start farming and preparing more raids. It's an important note that while I was building up the rage meter, if I let them kill me and get some big wins, it would quickly fall back down. So part of my plan today was to just randomly come in and piss them off and then entirely disappear and give them no attention. I finished this farm run and then noticed a lock crate had dropped at airfield. This was another chance to replenish my lost gear from the raid, so I went over to see what I could do. Oh, right here. It's gotta be so low. Okay, I'm gonna back up and depot this. I'll come right back. I need to go get meds. Oh my god. Who is this? Go, horse, go. Okay, we're out. Get me out with that, man. Okay, we made it. Let's go. Oh my, I thought I was dead when he got up close on me. After this win, I spent 30 minutes building and finished the roof of my base. Then I checked back in on the big decaying base and found some more of it had opened up. It was about time to start trying to snowball raids, so I went on 4 big farm runs. And of course, I had to mess around with the 1-2-3 team a bit more. That's one alarm. Every time I shoot their base with explosive ammo like this, it sends notifications to their phones that they are getting raided. Just a little psychological manipulation to anger them a bit more. I went over to their base when it turned day just to spam twig all over it. They would definitely be hiding in here waiting to try and catch raiders off guard after I triggered their alarm, but when they finally realized it was just me running around naked, they would have this mess to clean up. I know he's in there right now, it's what makes this so funny. He's trying to be quiet because he thinks I might start a raid. Seen now. Yeah, he's online. Like, he's still in there. Oh, there he is. He was trying to fake AFK. Have fun breaking all that twig. That's like 3 stacks of ammo. He's gonna shoot it out. He's gonna be shooting for a while. Now, because of the offline, I still wasn't at where I would like to be in terms of loot, but a great way to get there would be through snowballing raids. What this means is basically using the supplies from one raid to fuel on the next raids. The best way to do this is to raid based on location. You can break into the same sized bases, but if they are right next to high tier monuments, they will likely have more loot. So the base I was raiding for number 7 was right next to large oil rig and missile silo, 2 of the highest tier monuments in the game. Yo, you cannot have one door to all this. You cannot have one door to all this. Yo, the components. Oh my. This base had a water bunker entrance, but it looked like they hadn't set a trap to actually stop me from coming in yet. And when I checked the boxes, it was loaded with loot from oil rig. What is this? There's a guy right here. Is he alone? Oh man, that could have been really bad. Is there any more though? Why is there a logged out guy here? Were they both waiting for me and this one crashed? Like what? I got all the loot from raid 8 home. Then for 9, I went over to raid this sulfur quarry base. I knew it wouldn't have anything in it, but I planned on taking it over so I could run this quarry myself later on. For 10, I just did my last little easy raid. After this point, I wouldn't be allowed to hit any more solo bases. I kind of felt bad until I found a jackhammer. That actually made it worth it. Then I was just in my base when I heard this. The 1-2-3 team was trying to bait me out. I wasn't going to give them the attention, so I waited until they left. After a couple of minutes, I found ladders placed on my walls like they were trying to catch me off guard from my roof. I didn't like this too much, so I went to return the favor. After climbing onto their roof, I could see lots of open doors through this window, so I went home and got a kit plus 4 satchels to see if I could raid in a bit. No way, he was just on his roof with AK. Wait, it's 3, 2, 1. Wait, where's the AK? No way the horse crashes, dude. I didn't see that shit there. No, dude. No way the horse crashes. There was just a rock right there. Come on. If my brain could have just processed that I was driving a horse full speed at a rock, I could have escaped and enormously increased the rage meter. But because I died here, it probably only affected them a little bit. I did clown on them naked with a Tommy versus a full AK kit, so that had to be somewhat frustrating. But I felt like I could do so much more. So I came back with a DB to try and door camp them. And after waiting for a little bit, I heard them landing on a scrap helicopter. No way, I thought they were gonna come home on foot. Oh wait, one of them lands on the roof. One of them lands outside. One of them got off on the roof, so only one would be coming in through the door here.
What happened? I thought we raided that guy.
An AK, LR, Bolty, MP5, and SKS. This was an insane amount of loot that I had just won. Of course, I got a little shit talk in there to boost the rage meter up even more. If I could escape, this would be incredible. We're good, we're good, we're good. I know I didn't grab all the loot, but that is more than enough. Let's go, let's go. I needed a full kit also. I was in need of a nice AK kit. Wait, I gotta shit talk a chat. Oh shit, they are bad. I roof camped them a little with my bolty after this to rub some salt into the wound. Then I did some genius psychological warfare. They were just sitting on their roof with bolty, so I taunted them into a fight at airfield. But because I was only Tommy, I knew they wouldn't show up since they had everything to lose and nothing to win. The thing is, they would now feel like I got a little ego win in here, and that alone would tilt them even more. They were definitely going to start door camping me or something, so I left the area entirely to do some more raids. And I found a couple bases on the water next to underwater labs and small oil rig. He's online. Oh my god. He's got a DV. Alright, let's get out of here. I'll leave the door unlocked for him. Okay, get me home, man. This area was cursed. What was that? Oh, somebody's at my base. The hell? And as I suspected, the 1-2-3 team was here to camp me.
No, I'm here to door camp you, actually. So, where have you been, dude?
I just went and raided a couple bases.
Right.
Next, I set up some auto turrets so they couldn't rat around my base like this anymore. And the final interaction I had with them on this day was this little fight. This was actually the second time today that I killed one of them while naked. That surely had to push the rage meter almost to the end. But at this point, I was ready to get off for the night. And after a full day, I had nearly completed my base. There was no way that they could offline raid me again. And I think that realizing that pushed them to their breaking point. Because on day 5, they had quit the server. Interesting. Wait, their base is decaying. That is right. After logging in, I noticed their base was decaying, which meant they gave up. Of course, it was still far from falling apart entirely, and I didn't have close to what I needed to raid it. But by the end of day 5, I wanted to steal back all my loot. So I got back to continuing my raid snowball. Okay, this thing is empty. That's not a good sign. Okay, that was a horrible raid. Yeah, not all of them were going to be great profit raids, but that's why I'm doing 50 of them. A couple jackhammers. Where's your clones, man? Oh, here we go. God clones. Yes, that's perfect. All right, there we go. What on earth is this base? Hello? Okay, why do you have this whole base and there's like nothing in here? Let's see. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was 8 players base. That's a lot of people, guys. Okay, we had 8 people, but not very much loot. Okay, it is all open. What is this? We're all geared up and we just left all our doors open. Oh my, that is so worth it. Hello? Okay, guys. Okay, and the TC is incredible also. Oh no. No way, dude. That was so much loot. I got distracted and forgot how dangerous solo raids really are. This was a stupidly good inventory to just lose. I would need to be far more careful going forwards. They're leaving. They're just leaving. From this point on, I would also be carrying a tier 3 gun like this LR. If I got jumped again, I would be ready for a fight. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, it was a starter base. Okay. Yeah, that is not profit. It's a starter base that they clearly moved out of. Okay. I had around 72 hours left before wipe it this time. Each of these raids took about 30 minutes to prepare for, and I still had 30 more to do. Some of which would be giant online raids that take multiple hours of preparation for. I really needed to strike a jackpot that would eliminate that preparation time and let me get these raids done quicker, or else playing another wipe with a 60 raid goal would be guaranteed. After raid 21, I began using the sulfur quarry to fund lots of my raids. I was getting bits of diesel from some of these bases, so it began to add up to lots of sulfur. Then when I got home, I set up 4 auto turrets and finished building the compound from my base. And I was checking in on the 123 team when I noticed that one of their loot rooms had opened up. Okay, it's not despawn, guys. No way. Wait, I'll take all this. Okay, what else do we have? Oh my, rockets. We actually hit their rockets already. I could raid the whole base with that. This was the exact kind of jackpot I needed to spur on more raids. Wait, 10 satchels? 13 satchels? Dude, there's so much. What else do we have? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Did I just, like, hit their best loot room? Like, what is all this? AK M4 shotgun? Bolty? Oh, I didn't even see this one. Okay, I mean, this is gonna be everything I need for the rest of wipe. I mean, not bad. I'll take this. Some nice kits they crafted up. And look who we have here. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye. Okay. What kind of loot's here? Charcoal. That is good. Charcoal and wood. Oh, main gun box. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, another M4 shotgun. Alright, so this was like their gun and armor box. Let's take a lot of these. These HLMGs are gonna be nice for my raids. Alright, what do we have here? Okay. Here's more. AK, LR. For raid 24, I made the journey and returned to my original base spot. The clan that had taken me out was long gone, but some of their bases weren't. Okay, no shotgun traps. Okay, it does have loot in it. This is a good sign. Anything like really good though? I wanted AKs. Do we have any AKs? Oh, we got one AK. Okay, I was right. There was an AK in here. Okay, and that's cannonballs. Are these full kits? Oh, Tommies. Ooh, full kit AK though. I needed AKs. Alright everyone, it is the next day. Okay, not bad. Is that a garage door? That is. What is the space? Another one of these weird 1x2s. No, it wasn't worth. After this enormous raiding spree, I was pretty much rich in everything except sulfur, which I needed for more explosives. And with some big online raids coming up, I started targeting bases that could give me lots of sulfur. Mainly, I shifted over to the snow region of the map, which spawns the most sulfur nodes. If I could find a jackpot out here, it could give me everything I need. Oh no, no workbench. That's not a good sign. Okay, I'll take the food. Is that it? Okay, I mean, there was some farm. What was this base? Okay. Oh, we got a decayed base right here. Maybe it's half decayed. We finish this thing off. Nothing in the furnaces. Yeah, I mean, this is low. I want to raid into this core. Ooh. Oh no, why is it so empty? The hell? Alright, we're in. Lock boxes, okay. Ooh, that's not bad, okay. There we go. Let's go, sulfur. That is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, alright. I was looking for a good snow base that had some sulfur in it. That'll fuel on a lot more raids. I continued with my snow raiding using this new boost in sulfur. The next base had a little bit of stuff, but it wasn't worth it. Neither was raid 38, but I didn't spend too much breaking into this one. Things got pretty interesting on 39 though. This was another one of those half decayed or half raided bases. I couldn't really tell, but there was tons of armor and oddly half looted boxes in this. I barely spent anything, so it wasn't bad, but it wasn't much of what I needed. I found this dome base on the water while flying home. This one only took me one door to get inside of, and it had a lot of supplies like charcoal that I needed to make more gunpowder. I came back to my original base location once again to raid the clan's other ship, and judging by the size of it, this one seemed more like their main boat. Alright, we're in the core. Ooh, okay. Oh wow, that's some good resource. Four purities, that's worth it on its own. Cannonball galore. After that boat raid, I came back to the snow, but I think I was like out of options or something. I was raiding this weird ass 1x2, which was probably empty. Or wait, never mind. This thing was loaded. Okay. Okay, yeah, like they were running deep sea, so like they just have that kind of loot. Then while flying out of here, I crashed my mini. No. I would have to run home across like the entire map now. But while doing so, something crazy happened. Ooh, raid right here. No way. Bunch of C4. Oh, I think it might have been this space right here. Wait, damn, he didn't take like any loot though. Dude, you tell me he left all this. What did he find? Dude, he left all this. Okay, I think we raid the last door here. I mean, he might come back, though. I actually don't have enough, I think. Yeah, I'm just short. Now, I sat here waiting for a while to see if he would quickly come back, but it didn't seem like he was able to right away. But that's when I realized I could actually use the tier 3 here to craft the remaining explosives I needed to raid into this. Okay, we're in. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, wow. Holy shit. Holy, what is this? Oh my, okay, guys, what do I loot? What do I loot? I'm just gonna get out with sulfur and gunpowder. This was so worth. That is easily the best raid we've done. It is just me stealing this guy's raid. I heard him do like half of it, and I just came over and took the rest. I don't know if he noticed, because he doesn't come back. He might live far away from here. I'm gonna buy a mini, though, and fly all this home and come back and grab the rest of that stuff, because that base is ridiculously stacked. Whoever was doing this raid is so pissed. He's in here! Oh my god. Okay, let me grab the stuff I actually care about and get out. I told you guys to be coming back. It would take his AK. That is enough. That is enough stuff, I think. Alright, well, GG, man. I'm sorry. I got a bunch of pipes for rockets. Eventually, I'll start just making rockets instead of expo ammo. With all this, I switched over to rocket raiding for the rest of my raids. The next few were pretty boring, though. I think you guys have seen enough of these offline raids. And trust me, I was starting to get bored of them also. So when I saw this base with an active furnace, I figured it was time for a warm-up online raid. Oh my god. I threw... That was so bad. Oh, why did it just drop right in? Okay, I promise I'm not this bad at Rust. I came right back to clutch it up. All right, let's go. My mini's still here. Oh my. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna seal this shit up. Oh, man. Okay, we got everything. We got it all. Should we just get out of here? Actually, I could just fly away. You said, how did you know we were there, bro? Where else is there to look? Just to be safe. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I got all the loot back. Thank God. Low-key a profit raid. It's actually a profit raid. There is so much resource and stuff in here. I used like 3 rockets total. The funny part was, even after my horrendous throw, this guy actually thought I was cheating. They're saying, dude, it's okay to ESP. These guys are pissed. We got you. It's okay to ESP, bro. Just admit it. Dude, they're still typing about... Okay, that cannot be real. How did you climb to the ceiling with no stairs? There is no way. Flipping cheater. Yo, I'm dying, guys. Flipping cheater. Oh my god, he's coming.
Bro, you a cheater, bro.
You think I'm cheating and I fumbled that hard the first time? You think a cheater would fumble that hard?
Bro, you literally knew where my friend was, bro. Like, there's no No fucking way, bro. Bro, how the fuck did you got on the ceiling, bro, with no ladder?
I laddered up. I broke them so counters wouldn't get in.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Hey, you're just mad you lost. Build a better base. Play a better defense.
Bro, fuck you, bro.
This first team didn't really seem to appreciate me giving them an online raid. And honestly, this sort of attitude is probably why most people don't give online raids anymore. They might have understandably just been a little bit frustrated, but keep it in mind because it's going to get way worse later on. I was hooked though, so I began scouting around the entire map looking for more active groups. Right here, right here. Wait, there's 3. Okay, we got it all. Oh my. Alright, let's go. Get me out of here. That was a good counter. Oh, they're coming back. They're coming back for more. Who's that? Got 4 AKs from that. Where do these guys live? I think they live in that base right there. Do I come back and give them an online? I have 12 rockets. Do you guys think that's enough? Ooh, this might be a fun gamble, you know? I know they're online. 1v3? Yeah, it's right here. Let's give it a shot. Are they in here? Wait, they're right there. Okay, garage door. Wait, who did I just damage? Oh, I killed him. Wait, that's clutch. Okay. 10 out of 10 whiff. Do I have core here? What is this? Ah! Oh my. Oh, I think I just killed one with that. Fuck it. We got it all. Oh. Oh wow, the diesel. That's more rockets right there. Oh my, they had so many guns. Oh, look at that! Rockets! What? Oh, what is that? What is that comms box? What am I even looking at? Okay, I think we go with this. I think we go with this. We got everything good, right? I'm so scared to take off, guys. What do you mean cannot build in this area? Go! We're out, we're out, we're out. Let's go. That was so clean. We got 10 satchels, 2 C4, all this. I mean, that is amazing. That is so good. 60 explosives also, guys. That's 6 more rockets. That was so good. They were like preparing raids, which is exactly what I want. I want to be preparing raids. And with that, I had only 2 more raids to complete my goal. I called it for day 6 here, but going into day 7, I had a new challenge that would soon begin. Once I hit the 24 hours left of wipe mark at 3 p.m., I would be publicly broadcasting my server and base location on my YouTube community tab. This was my first time ever doing this, but in doing so, I will be directly challenging my entire audience to try and raid me for a $200 reward. Oh, is that a guy online right there? What are you up to? Oh yeah, look at him right there. There's 3 of them. Now, this team could have been a fun online, but their base was so weak, it would have kind of felt like bullying. So I just loot their gear and get out of here. Alright, let's get out of here. And a little while after this, it was time to make the post. All it would take now is one solid team to get on, find a good decayed base, and then they could prepare a raid on me. I needed to finish these last 2 raids fast, but I still wanted to make them special. So for 49, I was attacking the biggest base left on the server. I didn't know if this team would be online or not, but it wasn't going to be an easy raid either way. Here we go. Okay, I think some of their compound got broken. Yeah, I gotta land right on the middle of that. Okay, we did it, we did it, we did it. Perfect landing. And now I can HV out the turrets from up here. We're good, we're good. This is open. Ooh, okay, we already hit rockets? Okay, what do we have here? Okay, there's some stuff. Oh, yep, there's a turret right there. What? What is that? Of course, if this team had been online, I would have just lost the raid there. But with only like 24 hours left of wipe, if they weren't online now, they probably weren't getting back on anyways. This might be the richest base I end up hitting. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, and I think I'll break this one also. Oh, what a guns box. Dude, that is crazy. Alright, and then what's down here? Okay. Dude, there's more players still. Oh, wow. That is a lot of charcoal. God, how big was this team? I thought it was like a trio or something. It's like 6 people. Oh, there's more. They're actually never ending. This loot is unreal. Every single box is just filled. Like, this is gonna be core. Oh, yeah, look at that. Alright, there it is. We did it. Let's go. That's a lot of high qual. That was probably the biggest base still on the server, to be honest. And yeah, it is just so loaded. I made 2 transfer runs from the raid, bringing all the best loot home. At this point, it was about an hour after I made the community post. Thousands of people had seen it now, and the chaos began to erupt outside of my base. What did they just blow? What did they just throw C4 on?
Yeah, take this.
What? Why would you throw C4 there?
Come.
Yo, I just want to say hi, bro. I'm too noob to radio, but I love your videos, man.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
say
Thanks,
hi.
man.
Joey! Yo! Bro, I love your videos, bro!
Thanks, man.
Yeah, bro. Like and subscribe, everyone. Alright, bro. Go ahead and end me, man.
Alright, see you, man. I'll shoot you when you're far away. Just keep running. It seemed like only trolls and fans had logged in to mess around and that nobody was trying to raid just yet. So I switched focus back to finishing my final raid. I wanted this one to be special, so I was just looking for online raids. But there are 3 stories to tell here, each one getting progressively worse, and I think they perfectly highlight why almost nobody online raids anymore. This is this guy talking to me in chat, guys. He knows who I am, and he says he's been playing since the start of Wipe, but he doesn't want to give me his base location. His duo doesn't want a raid. They want to hold on to all their loot. The server wipes tomorrow, and these guys are playing greedy. I feel like I gotta find them and raid them just for this behavior. Oh, and look at that. There's a player right there. I think I found them. Got him. I was right. I found him. This was the exact player who had been refusing to give me his base location in chat. But now that I found him, he was going to try everything to not even let me start a raid. All right, let's gear up, boys. This is it. Okay, render in for me, please. Don't see him on the roof. There's a mini there, but I don't see him. Oh, no, he is on the roof. Shit. Okay, well, if he's on the roof, I literally cannot start the raid. I gotta turn around. I can't start the raid while he's up there. Ah, that sucks. And I think he's added another turret also. It looks like there's one on both sides. Now, technically, this player was just playing the smart way to defend his base no matter what the cost. But an online raid is kind of like a sacred duel. It's never the smart way to raid someone, but it's just so much more fun and honorable. Although, I guess the average player these days would rather just sit in his base and do nothing until the server wipes and deletes all his loot than have a fun battle. Trying to think of a way where I could pull this off. Coming up kind of short. Like, not top downing. I don't know what else I really have. And he's just waiting on his roof. I might have to give it like 30 minutes. Then we come back. Hold up. I might have just got an idea. Instead of relying on this player leaving his roof, I thought of a way to bait him out. I flew back on my mini with all the raid supplies, and yeah, he was just sitting up there still. So instead, I landed on a base close by and pretended to raid that. It was right next to him, so surely the temptation would be too strong and he would at least leave his roof to check it out. Then I could fly back there and catch that short timing where I can actually land. Okay, they're not even looking anymore. I could hear the sounds of gunshots and nobody was on their roof. This was my timing to make the push. He's on ground. He's on ground. Look at this. They're fighting. It worked. It worked. The plan worked. Get ready to drop him. Okay, why do they have 4 different doors up? I had taken control of their roof and killed one of the defenders. Things were looking good, but this floor had a maze of doors. And after exploding one of them, I realized this base wasn't going to be an easy raid. Okay, he sealed this floor, really? Oh man, they're playing this weird. Okay, I think we got a regular rocket this. Okay, I guess these are like mostly fakes and there's only one real way up. Like what? The base was built with fake doorways that led to dead ends. A ridiculously strong strategy considering I was here with a limited supply of explosives. Okay, there we go. That is weird. I had to waste 4 rockets on that. Oh, we just shot this. Okay. I think we go through the middle. Just open this all up. Okay, I think we have one more floor. I have 4 rockets, 2 C4. I mean, if that's sheet metal? No, that's armor, though. We gotta go through doors. Damn, I hate that. Okay, let's start going. I gotta find the door path down now. I think it's right there. Guys, I don't think I have enough for this. We are cooked. We can take this door out. Let's see what it gets me to. Oh, he's literally just sealing the floor there. He just sealed the floor there, man. And with him sealing this final floor, I had lost the raid. GG, man. I just ran out of boom. It was a well-played defense to bait out all of my explosives with fake door paths and well-timed sealing. I certainly was frustrated, but it was my mistake by not bringing enough rockets. The player was annoying at first by not letting me land on his base, but I can't really blame him for playing the defense like this when I clearly outgeared him. Although in Story 2, I have no respect for these defenders. We got 2 guys. You know what? I think we send this. I think we do it. There's 2 guys in there. They're AK kitted, so I actually have to pop off to win this. Oh, I see one running on ground over there, actually. You know what? I think I could just pull up fast. There he is. Oh! They were both right there. I only saw one. GG. You guys just got so much.
Oh my god.
We needed this.
You loaded. Thank you.
Okay, and they're just screaming the N-word. Holy... Dude, you know what? I'm not onlining anyone. I'm not onlining anyone. There's no way they just start screaming the N-word. You Rust players don't deserve onlines. Yeah, that was a real interaction. Of course, I couldn't let things end like that, so I came back to raid them again. This time, they must have been away from their base, but I honestly didn't care. Although my dumbass brought like 1 explosive ammo short, so I couldn't break this door. And when I made it to their core, I was 1 satchel short on finishing the raid. I broke all their bags, but got PvP rocketed by them when they came home. Thankfully, some hero killed them though, so they would have just assumed their base was fully raided and logged off. I came back to finish the deal, but got killed by someone who was literally hiding in here, heavy armor water pipe, and he stole the raid from me. I didn't really care though. At least I got rid of these guys indirectly. But now I still needed 1 more raid to complete my 50th, and that's where story 3 begins. I was flying my mini near outpost when this base shot at me, so I landed to see if this team could maybe finally be the one to give this video a good send-off. He's pushing across the river right now. This team seemed like a fun raid. Now, there were only around 5 hours left of wipe at this time, so to prevent them from logging off, I sent a message in chat letting them know when I would be there for the raid. You would think that going out of my way to even alert these guys that I was coming would provoke even the slightest ounce of respect going into this raid, but sadly, I was overestimating the honor of Rust players. Alright, right here is going to be the mini. This is my last chance to do like a big online. So the plan is to sneak up and throw the raid base right there. I might even pull it back from their compound just a little bit so they don't hear me building right away. Alright guys, here goes nothing. This is it. I was playing extra careful because of course I don't trust Rust players, but the single biggest unspoken rule in an online raid is to let the raiders shoot their first rocket before you start attacking them. The reason this rule exists is because if you aren't even going to let raiders set up, why should they give you the respect of raiding you while you are online? And you would think an actual team would at least give me, a solo online raider, that level of respect with only a couple hours left in the wipe. Oh no, they're actually playing like that, really? Okay. Even though I let this team know I was coming, they were instantly just playing like dicks. I had only prepared a small raid base, so this fight wasn't going to be easy. Damn, I give you a heads up and you play like a rat, really? Yeah, I gotta get this turret up. We get the auto turret up. That's good. Okay, they're already doing that. Well, we're fine. They were instantly door camp PvP rocketing me. At this point, I just wanted to leave with my rockets. There was no world where I was going to throw them away to people playing like this. If I came more prepared to fight against actual psychopaths, maybe this could have been a real fight. But my raid base just wasn't equipped for this level of pressure. No way, dude. They're just fucking PvP rocket onlying me. They're gonna break my turret. He's literally waiting for me to open the door so he can rocket me, guys. I gotta get outside here. Oh my god, I'm dead. Shit. Oh, this might be over. I mean, they just blitzed me. I haven't had time to like move around and start this raid at all. Yeah, I think it's over, guys. I mean, GG, like, if this is how you want to, like, they don't even want to let me start. I guess even with 4 hours left of wipe, you don't even want to have, like, a fun defense. They just pulled out, like, every ratty tactic possible and just spam PvP rocketed me, like, really? I would have prepped, like, a much bigger raid base if I thought these guys were going to play like this. I'll try to get back here, though. Maybe I could do something. Maybe I can get out with the rockets and give somebody else a raid. Yeah, they looted me. With my body being looted, I didn't have any chance at continuing this. But any second now, they would come over and raid into my raid base to steal my rockets. And the only thing I had left to fight with was a PvP rocket of my own. Oh, they're making boom in there. Yep, they're raiding it. I'm cooked. I need to wait for them to be together there and I rocket both of them. I can't believe these guys. They're playing one on the roof, one on foot. My plan now is to wait until nighttime and try and sneak out with the rockets. Alright, screw those guys, man. I'm happy I did not let them get any of that loot out, and I wasted some of their boom. Thankfully, I got out with all the rockets. If you were wondering who I would raid next, well, you already saw it in Story 2. And with the end of wipe coming in 3 hours, I could have grinded up another online. But to be honest, it just didn't feel like anyone on this server deserved it. So for raid 50, I took out my own base. None of the 5,000 people who saw my community post had come to try and raid me for the $200 bounty. Maybe my base was just too good, but I was going to spend the remainder of this wipe actually enjoying my time. So I boarded the train and headed to a familiar part of the map. It's about to be nighttime. Let's light a little fire.